so you guys can't see it. But anyway, all right, guys. So I don't know if you guys seen this viral video of the fake UPS delivery home invasion, and this happened in Minneapolis. That's a very hard word for me to say, but anyway, that's where it happened. And it was a really hard watch, to watch this. It was a super hard watch. It is super sad, and it just shows you how people have no like regard for human life. Like they have no regard. It's like it's a bunch of demons running around here. Um, but I'm gonna play the video and I'm gonna stop it and talk over it, just to see if we can see some red flags, maybe to prevent this from happening to anyone else. Because this guy that you see on the screen right now, he actually is a seasonal employee of UPS. All right, this guy here, he's a seasonal employee. Um, and there's another guy in the back here. Now it's three of them collectively all together, and they're coming to this house to rob these people. And it's five people in the home. It's three adults and it's two small children under the age of 5. This is just truly, truly devastating. Let's see. Anyway, if you guys haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Also, grab your membership. It's only $1 to grab a membership. That supports my channel and that helps me keep going. So make sure you guys do that. So anyway, like I said, this is a difficult case. And, it's about facts, accountability, and remembering the victims, not glorifying violence. So this is a UPS home invasion that happened in Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Not Minneapolis, Minnesota, where 3 people lost their lives in a crime that has shaken a lot of people. Now, this happened in 2023 in January. So now it's been almost 2 years. But there's a YouTube channel that actually released this. And it's the Midwest Crime. I have to let you guys know because I don't want to be struck by their page. So it's coming from the Midwest Crime. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to look at this video.
Hey, come here, kid. Come here, buddy. Come here.
On January 26, 2024, a family of 5, a father, a mother, their 20-year-old son, and 2 young children under the age of 5, were living a normal day inside their home on 94th Avenue Northwest in Coon Rapids, Minnesota, completely unaware of what was coming their way, as a navy blue Nissan Altima pulled up outside, and 3 suspects stepped out, 2 of them dressed in UPS-style uniforms, pretending to be delivery workers while secretly planning a robbery.
So the first thing is we don't see a UPS truck nowhere in sight. So that should have, gave them a warning sign that these people don't work for UPS. They pulled up in a blue Altima. They actually parked in the driveway. So that was a warning sign there. There's no UPS truck, and usually UPS workers drive UPS trucks. I know that UPS is hiring any and everybody, but they still give them a truck and a uniform. All right, we're gonna just continue.
A plan that would, within minutes, explode into a brutal encounter that would shock the entire community.
Our coverage is brought to you by Morgan & Morgan. A crash, a fall, a serious injury that changes everything. If it wasn't no cost to get started, and if they don't...
So, so what you guys didn't see is that they had knocked on the door. I skipped over that because there was a video of an ad playing, but they knocked on the door and no one answered. Okay, no one answered the door. So as you can see, they were leaving, and one of the family members made a fatal decision to go outside.
One of the victims steps out, apparently completely unaware the delivery is a setup.
Ain't no big dog, is it? Ain't no big dog, is it? Not yet.
Now, as y'all can see, the suspects are casing the scene. You hear him say, "There's no big dog here. There's no big dog, is it?" And this right here is the 20-year-old son of the mom and dad that's inside. These are robbers, okay? And you hear them ask, "There's no big dog here, is it? If there's no big dog here, is it?" They're making sure that when they go inside, that they're not going to be attacked by any dogs.
Hey, check it out. Come on, don't move. Don't move. Move your hand. Move your hand. Move your hand. Open the window. Move like that.
Hey, Terry.
Open the
The home security.
Now, as you see, he motions for the other robber to come. And this robber, when y'all watch him walk in, it looks like he was a little hesitant. And he probably should have like followed his instinct and not get himself involved in this.
Security camera captures the third suspect come up the driveway after he's waved in by the other men.
Come on.
Now, I want you guys to see the condition of this home, right? You would not think that this home had any type of valuables or anything like that in it. I mean, it's not even maintenance. The maintenance is not up to date in this home. So you would wonder why they chose this home. And we'll get into that, the reason why they did choose this home. There's a story behind the people who are the victims that died, but there is a story behind them and why their home was chosen. Thank you, Terry. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made. Why did I not see that? Allowance is made for fair use for purpose such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. So like I was saying, look at the condition of this home. Like you wouldn't think someone would want to come in and rob this place. But like I said, there's a story behind this. For those of you that are just coming in, this is a very hard watch. So if you're sensitive to violence, this is something that you may not want to watch. That's the son, the 10-year-old, and they got the dad in the back. So they're walking the son to the mom's room.
Una pistola, mijo.
There's the mom there.
Tienen una pistola, mijo. Dos morenos. Mom, yeah. Please. Don't do anything, please.
The mother managed to call 911 leaving the line open so dispatchers could hear what was happening as the chaos unfolded.
911, what's the address for your emergency? Hello?
Oh my gosh, give me the money. And I ain't playing. Look, I know. Hey, Mario. Come on with the money, man.
Now you can see that this one called out the father's name, Mario Alberto. So he knew who home this was, and he knew that there should be money around in this home. So he's familiar. They've probably been casing out the place for weeks, you know, or something like that. But to get into things, this home is a home of a drug dealer, okay? This home is a home where people live there, which is the mom and father that sold drugs, right? They worked for the cartel, and they were actually under surveillance for, like, I think the newspaper said they had been under surveillance for some months, and they were going to be arrested soon. They were working for the cartel in Mexico, the mom and dad. Now the son that's 20, he was not involved in the drug industry. I went to Facebook and found his Facebook. He actually had a job, okay? And he was a very, very nice guy, according to his friends and family. But unfortunately, the mom and the father, you know, they were in shady business. And when you're in something like this, where you are working for cartel, you meet up with very, very strange people who don't care about your life, people who are not trustworthy. You know, I feel like drug dealers or people who sell drugs are the scum of the earth. But I'm not saying, you know, that they deserve this. I'm just saying it's a certain lifestyle, especially when you're selling drugs or working for the cartel, you bring risk, okay? And one of the biggest risks that you bring towards your family is being robbed or being killed, okay? So as you can see that these suspects are robbing and asking for money.
Okay, ow!
Stop playing with me.
Ow!
Give me the money.
Okay.
I'm gonna smack out you.
I will give you whatever you want.
Don't give me the money then.
Okay, that's all.
Come on. You get where you move to.
Oh my God.
Get up.
I'm getting up.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna smack out your son.
Oh, okay, I'm going.
Come on in. All right, where the money? Go get it. Get it. Go get it.
It's right here.
Get it. Come on, open it. Don't move. Hurry up. No, just hold it. Sit down.
Did y'all see the innocence of that little boy? He was trying to hand one of the robbers a toy. Like, it's just so sad that these young kids' innocence was taken from them due to greed. You know, the robbers, they're being greedy, want money, right? When they should get a job and work for money, you know, work for themselves as far as getting money instead of going and robbing people's homes.
Open. Where is that? This ain't all the man. You finna play with me, so I see y'all got to ride, man.
No, please
Okay.
don't. That's all the money we have.
This ain't nothing.
That's all we have.
Okay.
Ow.
All right.
Ow. That's all we have. Oh my God, that's all we have. Oh my God. Oh my God.
So y'all hear the mother tell them, this is all the money we have. Okay, they have a gun to her head. Like, do they think that she's lying about the money while they have a gun to not only her head, but her husband's head and her oldest son's head? Plus, she have her young children. She don't know if they're gonna, you know, put a gun to their head. So I don't understand why they didn't believe her that was all the money that they had. I believe that these people, especially that one, that he had killer in him. That's something that he wanted to do, because, I mean, the massacre of family is just fucking demonic. But they shot the father who's in the kitchen, right? They shot him in the head, killed him instantly. And his son, this little boy, saw it, and he's frantic and he's running.
With no mercy, one of the intruders turns on the father, 39-year-old Mario Alberto Trejo Estrada, and a single shot to the head ends his life in the entryway of the home.
Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies? Where are my babies?
I have money for you.
Where are my babies?
Wow. So they just shot her oldest son, killing him in front of those babies. Like they're killing everybody in front of those babies. I thought they had killed the other son, but they hadn't killed him yet. Now they killed him. So they just shot the oldest son. I thought they had done it earlier, but they just shot him numerous times. And you look at this baby, frantic, but this baby is like, hey, get out of this house. Like that baby ran up to them. It's just like these babies, like especially this one, like it takes everything out of me not to even cry. But like this baby really was trying to protect his older brother. And these kids are really like, their innocence has been taken from them. And I pray that they get therapy.
The terrifying footage continues as the intruders turn their violence toward the mother and her 20-year-old son, all while the two young children are still in the home. The victims are later identified as 42-year-old Shannon Patricia Youngworth and her son, 20-year-old Jorge Alexander Reyes Youngworth. Leaving the two young children in a state of unimaginable trauma, the intruders rushed to destroy evidence before fleeing the scene, unaware that nearly every moment of their crime had already been captured on camera. Meanwhile, inside the home, a heartbreaking act of bravery unfolds. The older child, despite being just a toddler himself, pulls his little sibling away, shielding them from the sight of their mother on the floor. A moment of pure innocence and instinct, leaving
So they killed the mother in the bedroom, shot her in the head. Like everyone that they shot received headshots. So this is the younger sibling going in to see about his mother. And you're going to see the act of bravery of the older toddler.
Investigators and everyone who later watched this footage stunned.
He pulls his younger sibling away to shield him from the mom that had been shot in the head. Like, this is just so sad. But he was in protective mode, and he dragged his younger sibling out of the room so that he would not see the mom deceased where they had shot her.
Just minutes later, officers arrive at the house after being dispatched to the 911 call placed by the mother, unaware of what they are about to walk into.
Police department! I heard kids screaming in there. Police department! 1409, give us the channel for now. I got a male down on the ground. I got blood.
Coon Rapids police!
Hey, come here, kid. Come here, buddy. Come here, 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 come here. Yep. I think that
Those baby lives are changed forever. Forever. They lost everybody. They lost their entire family. And, you know, unfortunately, the parents brought this on themselves because they were in a high-risk illegal business of narcotics. From what I read, they had narcotics of marijuana, meth, cocaine. There was something else I can't remember, but they were, like I said, they were selling for the cartel in Mexico. So, you know, when you're dealing in a lifestyle like that, you put yourself at risk for something like this happening.
they're dead. Come here. There's another kid. Come here, buddy. Come here. There's another kid. Come here, buddy. So he's through the kitchen. Hey, buddy. I can see his diaper now. He's a little closer. No, he's pretty far in there. You see his diaper? See, on the ground.
Oh, no, I can't see past it. I'm come up there with you.
Yep. Stay with the kid for now. We're going to get you another kid here in a second. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Kyle, cover me. Hey, buddy, come here. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Kyle, cover me. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Come here. I need you to come with me.
We're trying to get the kid out.
Come here, bud. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Come here. Come here.
I got candies. Come on.
Come here. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come here. Come here, kiddo. Come here, kiddo.
Walk in 1309. You've got 2 more cars from this area. 31.
Come here, bud.
After rescuing the 2 young children, officers were faced with a horrifying scene. 3 victims, each killed by a gunshot wound to the head. The house was immediately secured, and investigators began meticulously collecting evidence, including physical items and surveillance footage from cameras throughout the home, in an effort to identify.
All right. So usually when someone is participating in an illegal business like drug dealing, and if they're like a kingpin or they're dealing, you know, how do they say it? Dealing a lot of work. They usually have cameras, you know, like regular people. We don't have cameras throughout every room in our house. Like we have them at exit points, like maybe our front door, if we have a back door, or our garage. But there was cameras in every room. And that's why I don't get it. Like, how are they so off point with, you know, those guys pretending to be UPS workers? Like they were so off point. They had cameras, you know, but they caught them slipping. You know, that's what happens when you're doing bad things like this and you're not on point. You know, you got to be aware that there's people that's gonna want to rob you. There's people that's out there, you know, that want to take things from you. So you always have to be on point. You cannot let them catch you slipping.
Identify the perpetrators. The navy blue Nissan Altima was traced to 39-year-old Alonzo Pierre Mingo, who was arrested later that day after being spotted leaving his Fridley residence. Further investigation, including home surveillance.
So this Negro, right? he drove his own car, right, to a robbery where he ends up committing a triple homicide. He drove his own vehicle, right? Like, this is crazy. Like, you can't make this up. His own vehicle.
DNA evidence and cell phone records led law enforcement to the 2 other suspects, brothers Omari Malik Shumpert and Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, both of whom were arrested shortly thereafter. All the evidence, from security footage to forensic and digital data, pointed directly to the Shumpert brothers, who had tried to cover their faces, leading straight to the interrogations.
Do you know the incident I'm talking about?
No.
Okay. So you have no idea.
I know that somebody got locked up.
Who got
somebody
locked up?
Or somebody is a name that you saying.
Who got locked up?
The name that you saying. You said somebody's name Alonzo or something like that.
Okay. And you know Alonzo?
Yeah, a little bit. I know of him.
Okay. You knew more of just of him, right? You guys go way back.
No.
To Chicago.
I'll say yeah.
I won't don't, somewhat of the same level of respect, right?
Yeah, but
we do our
like you said way back, like basically like friends, anything like that? No.
Not friends.
No.
All right. But you've known him all the way back to Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are you living now?
Huh?
Where are you living now?
Alone in Minneapolis.
When's the last time you talked with Alonzo?
I'm gonna say like a month ago or something like that.
A month ago?
Like a month and a half, I think.
A month and a half ago?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot. So that was already on camera. That was already put on the news. It already showed Alonzo shooting a person. Okay? I don't know if I explained it.
So now he want to rub his head. He's sweating now because they just told him they got everything on camera. Not only did they get everything on camera, y'all, the box that they carried in there, they left it. They left the box there with their fingerprints on it, right? And then he's going to try to lie and say that he hadn't talked to Alonzo in a month and then they're not really friends or whatever. But listen, the jig is up, dude. You done. You are done with it.
Well to you or not, but the more information I tell you, the less you can tell me to help.
But I was saying you can't tell me about that because I heard about it. The whole world know about it.
Sure.
That's everywhere you go. Hey, you heard about what happened? Somebody got killed in Coon Rapids. 4-5 people. How many more people got killed? I don't know.
Okay.
He does know how many.
You were there.
Wasn't.
You were there, liar.
Wasn't there.
You were there, liar.
I mean,
there.
You're probably not going to take my word for it or anything, but I'm not lying to you. I'm not making stuff up. We had the pull camera. Well, somebody had a pull camera on the house. When we see you pull up, we see the three of you get out, walk up to the house, just you and Alonzo. He knocks on the door. You don't come to the door at first, and you start walking away. As you guys are partway down the street, or partway down the driveway, he comes outside, so you guys walk back. Okay? On the door there was a camera. And you had gloves on, you had a mask on, but we're still able to tell it's you.
Wait a minute, wait.
With a mask on.
Yeah.
Wait, y'all. The one guy. Okay. So the one guy, let me go back a little bit. This is crazy. Hold on.
You and Alonzo, he knocks on the door. You don't come to the door at first, so you start walking away. As you guys are partway.
So the guy Alonzo, he didn't have on a mask. He his whole face was showing. Not only did he not wear a mask, but remember, he brought his personal vehicle to the crime. Like, they should be on the world's dumbest criminals. You know what I'm saying? Like, how dumb can you be to show your face, right? And then the car, and drive your own personal car, to commit a crime? This is wild.
Down the street, or partway down the driveway, he comes outside, so you guys walk back. Okay? On the door there was a camera. And you had gloves on, you had a mask on.
Look, this guy right here ain't have on no mask. He's like...
With a mask on.
Yeah. Okay? And then, who'd you wave up?
I didn't wave nobody.
You're sitting in the car and you waved him up.
You said I was sitting in the car?
No, he was sitting in the car. The third person was sitting in the car and you waved him up.
I don't know.
So the third person that he waved to come in was his younger brother, right? His younger brother. I think the kid might be around 17 or whatever, something like that. But he's they all got sentenced to life, even the 17-year-old. But the 17-year-old did not shoot anyone, so he thinks that he can, get a new trial and try to get out. No, you were there in a commission of a felon where there were 3 homicides committed. So you're not getting out, son. Your life is over.
I don't know who that was. I don't know who that was with no mask on, but it showed it wasn't me. You didn't ask me where was I at, or was I somewhere else, or nothing.
Hey, I know where you were, but where were you? And then I'll follow up on that. And
you know I was there already, right? That what you said?
I do, but if you were saying you're somewhere else, you tell me where you were, who you talked to, and I'll follow up with them and rule you out. That's only fair, right?
That's crazy. You say on the 13th?
The 26th. January 26th.
I know I wasn't there. I wasn't at nobody else. I wasn't at nobody's house.
Okay. We go in a crime scene, the whole 9 yards. You're touching your face. You're hitting the liver.
See?
Yeah, I'll grab them.
You said I'm hitting what?
You're touching your face. You got a mask on. Yeah. You're touching your face. You're touching the lizard cage. You're touching your face. You're touching different areas. You're breathing through the mask. Okay? We're getting to the point of the evidence is mounting up so high, it's hard to get out. Okay? There's also audio, and you can be heard on there saying, "Ain't no big dog, is it?"
What?
Ain't no big dog, is it?
What do that?
So y'all remember he was asking the older son who's 20, there ain't no big dog, is it? And they were trying to case up the scene to make sure there was no dogs in the house when they run up in it. But anyway, if you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. Subscribe. Not only do I want you to subscribe, but I want you to pick up a membership. The memberships are only $1 or $1.99. That supports my channel. That helps me keep going, where I do a lot of research. I do the footwork to bring you guys the latest news. So make sure you subscribe and get a membership. All right, y'all, let's continue.
I mean, ain't no big dogs, is it?
Not yet.
You tell me. Can you say that?
What would I say? What do that mean?
That's what you said when you're there. You also have a very distinct voice.
I don't say nothing like that. I don't know what that means. What do that mean?
Oh, that's just what you said when you're walking up and you're talking
Why would you want me to say it?
To the guy in the driveway.
Why would you want me to say it?
So that I can compare it to what I heard in the video. Right?
I'm not going to say nothing.
Okay. I'm just saying.
You saying you knew I was there already, so why you want me to say it?
Well,
anything.
I can say that you're there all day. And I can prove that you're there, and I can prove what happened because...
You can prove I was there? Sure.
Yeah, because everything is on video, man.
26. Yeah, the 26. That's the 26th. That's the day I couldn't go to work because I had my baby with me.
Okay.
And my baby mama, she wasn't trying to come get him.
So as you can see, this person, this thing, is a father, right? A father, but he had, no care in the world for those kids who he killed their parents in front of. He had no care in the world about those kids seeing their parents and their oldest sibling being executed. I'm sure he would not want that to happen to his child or to his children.
No, I didn't go to work on that day.
Okay. Where were you?
I was in the house.
Is that what you're going to go with? That's what you're going to stick with? You're never at the house or anything?
No, I wasn't at the house. I see the photo.
Make sure if y'all are not subscribed, subscribe and get a membership.
Doing good? You still want me to get warm water or cold water? All right. Give me this one. You can grab it. You can hold it if you want.
Oh, don't.
You don't need to.
And that's supposed to be me? Or somebody else?
I know it's you. I can print off a couple more, but I don't know if that's going to convince you or not. But just so you know, I'm not lying to you.
I know you ain't lying.
On any of this. Okay?
All 3 suspects in the Coon Rapids triple homicide were indicted on multiple counts of first-degree murder, upgrading their initial charges of second-degree murder. Alonzo Pierre Mingo, identified as the alleged gunman, was found guilty by a jury on multiple counts, including 4 counts of first-degree murder. In September 2025, Mingo was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
Now, if you guys are new to the channel, you guys would not know, so I'm gonna let you guys know. I am for the death penalty, okay? I am big on the death penalty. I'm not against it. I know that there's some people that are innocent and they get executed. I mean, they're just taking, you know, one for the team. I believe that people like these people don't need to live out the rest of their lives, especially being taken care of and housed for free, right? They're not in there suffering, you know what I'm saying? They're living good. They're socializing, they are eating, they're housed, all of it. They even get free medical in the prison. These guys should have gotten a death penalty. They don't need to be alive. They do not contribute anything positive or good, you know, to the world, right? They're evil and they should not be able to live out the rest of their lives, whether they're locked up like a animal or not. Like they should die. Okay? Die.
Demetrius Trenton Shumpert, who participated as an accomplice in the robbery, was indicted on 6 counts of first-degree murder. Prosecutors sought an aggravated sentence against him, citing the particularly cruel treatment of the victims, the involvement of 3 or more active participants, and the fact that the crime occurred in the presence of 2 minor children. On November 20th, 2025, Demetrius Shumpert was found guilty on all counts of first-degree murder and faces the same mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole when he is sentenced in January of 2026. The third co-defendant, Omari Malik Shumpert, was convicted in December 2025 on 5 counts of first-degree murder, 3 counts of second-degree murder, and 2 counts of aggravated robbery. He is also scheduled to be sentenced in January 2026. For exclusive clips and behind-the-scenes
And what's so crazy is they did not even get any money. They left without anything. Okay. Because as you know, they were asking for more and more money. And the lady, the mother, was telling them, this is all I have. They didn't even take that. They didn't take it. They killed those people and did not take what they came for. You know, they should have like said, okay, I'll come back at another time. You know what I'm saying? That would have been the best thing than to throw away your life and to take away 3 other lives. Like, I just don't get it. I don't understand it. You know, unfortunately, like I said, that family, just the mom and dad, not the older son, they were involved with the Mexican cartel. Okay. They were already being cased by the police department under surveillance, I think they said for a couple of months, and an arrest was coming because they had large supplies of cocaine, meth, marijuana, and there was something else I can't remember. But they kept the drugs in a storage unit. Okay, the cops talked about that too. Like the drugs weren't in the house, the money wasn't in the house. And the thing is, when you sell money for the cartel and they're like in Mexico or wherever, that money gets sent back to them. Okay. So like I said, they were trying to, the reason why they were living like that, they were just wanting to be unassuming, right? To the police, you know, who would think that there was money in this home, right? Who would think that these people had large sums of money, right? Just based on how they were living. Okay. And plus, like I said, their oldest son, which is the biological son of the mother, but he is the stepson of the husband, right? He worked, and let me tell you something, guys. He was not even supposed to be there that morning, okay? But his boss had called him the night before and said that there wasn't enough production going on, and they didn't need him that morning. But he would usually be at work that time of morning. So from what I was reading, like the boss is like, really like beating himself up about it. But it's not his fault. I mean, if he didn't have work for him, he didn't have work for him. Sometimes, our destiny is our destiny. You know what I'm saying? But it's just unfortunate that they were, involved, the mother and father involved in illegal activities, which draw other like types of bad people. But anyway, thank you guys for coming over and watching with me. I appreciate it. Also, make sure if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure you do that. And also pick up a subscription, right? It's only 99 cents or $1.99, right? And that supports my channel, okay? And that keeps me up and running. Now, you guys have a great night, and I appreciate all of you. And maybe, just maybe, I will go live on Sunday. We shall see. Have a good night.